Hello guys, I'm going to show you the items I've made recently since I came back to Denmark. Some of the items I've made. So let's start with I've made upcycle materials or upcycle items and Filipiniana for Philippine costumes during Independence Day or special occasions. So let's start with, that's why I have makeup on, because I did a little bit of photo shoot for the items I've made. So let's start with this one. This is a vintage blazer. I mixed it with denim. There. I've actually have photos I will share later how I put it on. And this one, the next one is the vintage do, you know what is that in duvet in English, I think. So that's I was just thinking, actually I think, no, that's the first one I've made, that one, the blazer, and this is the second one. I was just thinking about when I feel a little bit cold and I need a little bit like easy to put on. Looks like it's actually a little bit warm with, looks like a, what do you call that in Japanese, kimono, short version of kimono. And then I made this one. This is the 3 denims, black, brown, and wait, let me just show you. Actually already tried. So this is like this. So this one, as you can see, this is the bottom of the pants, blue pants, and then the brown pants, and then the black pants all together. I made a denim blazer for it. And then this one, I was originally thinking of a blazer, but then I ended up adding the Filipiniana sleeve, you know, the email the sleeve. So I could always take it out again if I decided I wanna turn it into a blazer. So it's like this, you know. This is the normally I always make are the Filipiniana blazer like this. But the sleeve or the body is similar to the second one. So like that. So I've mixed up blazer, Filipiniana. And oh, forgot, this one is a skirt. Mix of, see? Mix of, again, vintage duvet. You know, the one you use for table, yeah, that kind of table cover, or for the bed could be. So I just quickly put makeup on just to have these items photographed, and I'm also the model, I'm also the one who made them, and now I'm making a video so I could have a remembrance of these items I've made, because they're just one of a kind. I don't, I mean, they have kind of similar designs, but they're always like one-time fabric, you know. This one, actually this fabric, I bought this in Baguio. I have 2 sleeves like this. I have one more that doesn't have a body, so I need to finish that one. So I made this pattern, the body pattern. I made that. This one, I just watch it in YouTube, and then I figured out myself how to size it from, this is my regular size from small to medium, and I could also make one for extra large or big ones. And this one, because I like bonnet, you know, like this, what do you call this texture? This one is a different kind of body. I think this is the similar one in Philippines, you know, like this kind of body like that. Yes, so yeah, I like this type of fabric. And I've also made this one. It's also a white one made of vintage duvet. Again, I like vintage duvet because they have already history, they already have a story behind it. So that's how it is. This one look like, you know, I like those. I also always like if I see those hand stitch, or do you call that, embroidery. I really like it when there's an embroidery. That's more attractive to my eye. Oh, I forgot I have this white one, but this one I made a set. I also have a skirt. Wait, let me just grab the skirt. This one, white top with the white skirt. Wait, let me just grab the skirt 1 second. So this is the skirt, white skirt and white. I have a white dress, so it's like that. Going to upload photo after this, photo of my own photo shoot using a selfie stick. And sorry for the mess, my son is playing here. And then this one, I just made this. This is the last, I just literally finished this blazer. And then I realized, okay, I've already made enough that I'm going to do a photo shoot. This one, I made this. I like those see-through, look at that, already has design. You know, and then I made this one also, the car. So this one is like, you know, in the old days, they, Filipiniana or Filipina normally is very, like, you know, very feminine, very demure, conservative. So they wear this as well. So you could just have like a white dress and then have this on top. That's it. Those are my sewing creation. I made it on my own. So I'm happy that I managed to produce these items, and they're all, as I said, one of a kind, because I could not have the same fabric again, because as you know, I'm very sustainable. I consider myself as a sustainable designer, because I reuse some of the items. Like for example, most of the items I have here are bought in secondhand store, but I always choose the fabric that's still in good condition, that I could still make, you know, that it doesn't look like, you know, they're used. Some of them are, but as much as possible, I get the ones that I know that I could still make a new item out of it. So, what are you doing? Okay, my video is like getting smarter, trying to focus in and focus out automatically. So this one is really cute. I also like the shell, because you know, these are very common to the Philippines, like this capis shell. So I'm going to make some more that probably I'm not going to show you guys, but I just realized the day after my photo shoot to do a video, so I could showcase it, because once it's purchased, it's out of my hands, out of my sight, but at least I have a remembrance and photographs that would remind me that I once made those costumes or those clothing. Yeah, bye guys.